What's up? Doing another episode of Killer Love today because I ran out of options and I need to do another episode of this, so I said fuck it, and we're doing another episode. Alright, let's get in. That works, right? Interlude, Anna in Wonderland. Dear Diary. I found him. Oh, so this is from Anna's perspective. It was beautiful. It was like fate. It was fate. Oh shit. I'm not doing the voice because I don't want to, because that'd be way too much of the voice. As soon as I came to the city, I caught his scent. In the air, a little, but mostly I smelled homeless people and gasoline. Why did you go all the way out here, Jack? You love nature, the smell of pines, where we grew up. I was ready to spend weeks looking for you, Jack. Or months, years if I had to. I even got a job at the hospital here. They're understaffed, so it was easy. But there you were, in the first store I went to. I didn't even go in and look for you. Go in to look for you. Fate. Fate. Fate! But you were a little strange. Surely you recognize me. I haven't changed that much, have I? I mean, it's been a while. And I have tried to make myself pretty for you. In every way I can think of. But you knew it was me, right? I knew it was you. You haven't forgotten me. Were you pretending playing this game? Yes, that must be it. Well, I'd love to wait and see what you're doing, dear, but I've been a patient girl for far, far too long. This girl's a fucking psycho already. Dear Diary, Friday. Jack Friday. I know he changed his name to that, but it's not just so funny, isn't it? Well, I have to change it back, Jack, for when we're married. Holy fuck! I want the real one to follow my first name, Jack Friday. It made me giggle when I saw it in your employee records, darling. I just had a peek, nothing more. Holy fuck, just to see where you live. I wanted to follow you home at first, but then I thought, hey, wouldn't it be insanely romantic if the next time I saw you, we lived right next to each other? I know you're playing your little game. You don't know me anymore. But that's not too much, is it? Being neighbors. You won't be angry, right? Even if it makes you angry, I have to at least do this right. I can't wait anymore. I'm tired of being by myself. I've waited this long already. I'm prepared for you so much. What the fuck? Maybe you won't be mad. Please don't be mad. Please. P.S. One other thing, darling. That street where you live isn't in the terrible part of town. Run down and cheap, even dangerous. I haven't been here for long, but I think that's right. Is that part of your game too? And working in a store, that must be it as well. Someone like you should never work there. Instead, you should be a... Gosh, I can't even imagine what. And isn't that perfect? I don't want you working anywhere. I want you all for me. Dear Diary, the street is worse than I thought. God, the smell. Do you really know what you're doing, Jack? No, I shouldn't doubt you. I know. The rent is cheap, at least, very cheap. But more important than that, or anything else, there was a vacancy right next door to your apartment. I can't wait to move in. We'll be neighbors. I'll see so much of you. It will make us. It will make me drunk. Dear Diary, what a beautiful dump. I said this as the landlord brought my things here. He thought I was complaining. He said I should have checked out the apartment before I rented. He's an idiot. There could be a swarm of rats and roaches living in the apartment, or cracked addicts for that matter. And I wouldn't give a darn. But still, I can't keep it dirty forever. I have to practice my homemaking skills. Time to make this dump a home. Dear Diary, just back from a quick jog. Gotta stay in shape. And the brownies are just about done. I know, I should have kept an eye on them. But I've been doing this for long enough, you know. The brownies are perfect. Not burnt, not raw, just right. I hope he likes them. Creepy fuck. Jack, I don't know if I can go on. Who is this girl? I'm the only one for you. And yet you. I know this is part of your plan, but you didn't have to do it this way. Why are you being so cruel? I have work now, and I don't care. I'll go to sleep. She's a fucking psycho. Dear Diary, I cried all the bad feelings out. Things don't seem nearly as bad now. Jack is testing me, so I have to show him I have what it takes. This is nothing at all. I can do this. Dear Diary, I met her today, Grace. I hope she doesn't get in the way. She's a sweet girl. But she's clumsy. She dropped my plate, too, of cookies, and there were cookies and broken pieces of porcelain everywhere. I'm pretty clumsy too, I guess. I cut myself on a shard when I tried to pick it up. Jack came in just as I got cut. He must have sensed I was hurt. There was a lot of blood for a wound that's so small. Blood reminded me of that time. It always does. I showed it to Jack. He looked like he was going to vomit. Great acting, Jack. Oh God, I love you. Dear Diary, I've gotten better at playing along with Jack's little game. I see him a lot more now everywhere I go. Nearly half of those times I'm not even trying to make our paths cross. Fate. I'm also seeing Grace a lot more. She's always asking me to go somewhere with her or to chat, and she's always coming over to my apartment without Jack. She's become a real bother, honestly, but I act nice. That girl tells me things about Jack after all. Though, of course, she doesn't know anything about him that I don't. That's because she doesn't really know Jack. But now I know what he's pretending to be like. He told Grace that he has amnesia. It's a little unoriginal, Jack, don't you think? That's okay. She believes you. That dumb little... Don't be mean to Grace. Dear diary, I'm troubled. I'm starting to think that Jack is not pretending. What if he really has forgotten all about me? No, I can't have that. I need a sign, Jack. Just one little sign. So that I know you remember. One sign, anything is fine. Dear diary, Jack doesn't remember me. I'm pretty sure of it now. Fuck. I'm pretty sure of it now. He doesn't remember anything. Darn. But that's a good thing. He hasn't been acting cold on purpose. I'll give his memory a little jog, and that'll be that. Fuck, why do I keep doing that? Good as new. But, this also means that he's serious about that Grace girl. We can't have that. No. I'm starting to see her true colors. She's filthily seductress. Alright. Seductress. God damn it. She's also an idiot. She invited me for dinner tomorrow at her apartment. Their apartment. Her and Jack's apartment. The apartment they're sharing together. Without me. There's something seriously wrong with this girl. August 16th. Terrible day, really awkward. Anna was hovering around me all day. I swear. Oh, we're back to Jack. I swear she was here from Rock. Then 2 shifts. How the bell does that work? I couldn't write it all. She's only gone. Okay. Why are there misspellings? I'm just trying to read this. I'm guessing she's only gone now and it's after midnight. I guess I should mark this as the 17th, then not the 16th. Oh, who cares? What the fuck? Now I have to write in the dark, but that's fine. I don't see that being a problem. So, not long after, did I write about how Anna came to see me at the store that time? Yeah, I did. What is going on? Not long after that, Grace invited Anna over for dinner. She could have told me before asking Anna. That's not to say that I would have said no. I didn't have an excuse to say no. But I mean, she only told me about the dinner a few hours before it. Yes, I was preparing for a really relaxed evening, and all of a sudden, Grace says we should start making the dinner. And oh no, I forgot to tell you, Jack. I shouldn't be so bitter and childish. People forget. It happens. She didn't mean anything bad by it. She rubbed me the wrong way, though. Anna was going to invade my home and be there for hours. And I'm pretty sure I had every right to be angry about that. Holy fuck. I'm not sure. I should have sent her packing for the first time I saw her. And then when she moved in next to us, and a million times after that, I should have. The fault is mine. So yeah, dinner. The food tastes amazing, Jack. Thanks, I barely made anything. That's not true. It is. Is it? You were in charge of the rice. Yeah, the rice. It ended up mushy. And it's delicious. Anna ate like it was the tastiest thing in the world. An idea popped into my mind. If I bore her, she might leave early. Thanks. But the chicken is so much better. And it's incredible how you could make anything decent in the oven. We have Grace. Oh, don't talk about the oven, Jack. It's embarrassing. I'll bet you never seen it with Grace your oven, Anna. I swear to God. I tried to clean it, but nothing works. I don't know what the previous owners did to make it so dirty. And it's not even the biggest problem, is it? You said. Yes. The light in the oven barely works. And don't get me started on the heating. It's so sketchy. Yes. Yeah. All of that. And you still managed to make something that's this good. What do you say, Anna? It's tasty. It reminds me of home. Have you tried remembering what home was like, Jack? I swallowed and choked and coughed. What? What's with that all of a sudden? Anna smiled and went on eating. I was just wondering. No, I have not tried to remember what home was like. I don't see why I'd have to. I'm fine without it. Alright. It's a shame, though. Tough. Jack? Yeah? What is it, Grace? I'm with Hannah on this one. Oh shit, I'm with Hannah on this. You are? Yes. Even after you said you were fine with me deciding what goes on in my head. I'm trying to think of what's best for you. That's right. You can't spend your life running away from the past. Face them. Face it now. Be me in. It's not healthy to lock so much of it yourself away. It can be. You have to agree, Jack. I didn't reply. I was eating the chicken drumstick. Anna, I didn't tell you this, but at night, at least once a week, Jack. That's enough. I banged my fist on the table. Why do I keep doing that? Banged my fist on the table, then was immediately ashamed that I had lost my temper. But I couldn't back down. This has got to do with me and me only. Stay the hell out of it, both of you. Do you understand? Why are you so... it's not... It's no good. I'd never gotten this angry before. I needed to be alone. I walked off to another room, but it didn't help. That didn't help. I could still hear their murmurs. They were whispering. They were talking about me. I dressed in a hurry. Huh? Are you going out, Jack? I nodded. Hey, bang. Wait, don't go. I'm sorry, I keep insisting so much, but you know I'm trying to help, right? Yeah? Then please don't be mad. I couldn't stop being angry. It was stronger than me. Can you just do one thing for me? Just so you know I did all I could. Do what? Can you say you're fine with... No, please say that you don't want to remember. Can you do that for me? Of course. I hesitated longer than I thought I would. Suddenly it struck me I was being childish as hell. But in the end, my anger and my stubbornness won over. I don't want to remember. There. Are you happy now? I wanted things to stay as they are. That's all I ever wanted. For nothing to change. Because for once I was happy. Well, I'm sorry. You should be. I walked out. By the time I came back, Grace was gone. August 17th. I came back hours later after a little drinking and a lot of pointless wandering. The apartment was empty, her things were gone, but I only realized after I read that letter. The letter was on the table next to our half-finished dinner. There was a key next to the letter, too. Her key to the apartment. I remember the word for word. So why don't I write it down here? That would be fun. Jack. It said, Jack, it said, I can't stay with you anymore. You're only going to make yourself miserable, and I can't help you. I can't watch you do this to yourself. I pray there's someone who can help you like I couldn't, and I hope you'll be happy. Goodbye. Anna kidnapped her and then wrote the letter, I guarantee. Grace didn't need to sign the message. I would have recognized those neat letters anywhere. Anna made Grace write the letter though. I'd seen the same handwriting during our brief year together, on dozens, if not hundreds of little notes. Chef schedules, reminders to buy snacks or milk, things like that. There were in fact at least half a dozen of the yellow posted she used all around the apartment. She's singing them and hurt. There were a lot of things Grace hadn't taken with her too. Socks, pants, a few undershirts, a scarf, one pair of shoes, a sweater she really liked too. She would have worn the sweater while napping, and it was all evidence of how much of a hurry she would been in too. Get away from me. Now I know better. Morning, everyone. The patient all greet her too. Well. I'm happy to see you finally stopping Mr. Grumpy. Well, you know. Do you feel better? Does that leg still hurt? I'm a little better, I guess. At peace. That's great. You'll be up on your feet in no time, I'm sure. Free to come back home. I laughed like hell. Anna probably doesn't see what's so funny. She smiles vacantly. I guess she does love me in her own way. It doesn't matter though. Remembering the pain she caused me has given me conviction. My heart is still set on killing her. August 18th. My health is vastly improving. The doctor words those, and I feel it. I don't wake up at night so much anymore, choking on the pain. And I don't get so angry anymore that I have to chew my own fingers so I don't end up shouting. I really am at peace. I know what to do. And I know I have to do it. I feel like I don't have a choice in the matter. I'm a train going on a set of tracks at a few hundred miles per hour. No turns, no brakes. Whatever happens, will happen. It's strangely common. For now, I'll keep on writing. I know a good point to stop. After Grace left, I spent the first night alone on the kitchen floor. It was where my legs hadn't to give under me. After hours of walking back and forth in the apartment, I had placed around like caged animal, looking under pillows and carpets and poking my head in closets. I don't know why. Maybe I thought I'd be fine. Maybe I thought I'd find her there. I woke up in the afternoon with a blanket over me. I thought Grace had done it, that she'd come back. She hadn't. I guess it must have been Anna. I didn't go to work. I didn't eat. I don't remember drinking any water. I must have. And I must have slept a lot too. It turned out Grace. I needed more Grace more than I thought I needed. I did.
Self-voicing enabled. Self-voicing disabled.
Let's not turn that on, huh? Certainly more than she needed me. I was all alone that day, that night, and that day after. Right up until the evening. That's when she made her move. The windows were closed and the blinds were drawn. It must have been stuffy and hot in the apartment. I lay on the couch shivering. I held my chest, the sweater Grace had left. I was about to slip into an uncomfortable sleep when the front door opened. My heart skipped a beat before the sight of the person coming in disappointed me. Hello? Oh, hello, Jack. I stared at her. What's wrong? Stare. She tried to get me to talk, but I was not in the talking mood. Eventually, she found a letter that's still on the table, pretended to find it. Oh, Jack. Oh, darling. Go away. You hurt, I know. She's terrible, isn't she? To have hurt you so badly. She is. The sweater was soft against my skin. It smelled of her. I know, she's awful. Let me help. She brought her hand near my face, I turned my head away. I'm the one who can make you happy, you know. You won't have to remember that girl ever again. You won't want to, I promise. Her hand found my cheek. It had only been 2 days since I'd last seen Grace. I last touched her, but it was like I had already forgotten the person's warmth. I raised my hand to bat hers away, and I found that I couldn't do it. Instead, I put my hand on hers. I was close to tears. There were so many emotions in me that confused and overwhelmed me. But Anna was here, and she wasn't whispering that she'd never leave. We made love there on the couch. Afterwards, I used the sweater to wipe the sweat off me. Anna lay next to me, soft and warm. Both her arms wrapped one of mine. In the morning, after a long, long night, Anna looked to me and asked me a question. I'm tired, aren't you? Uh-huh. I won't go to work today. I'll call in sick. What about you? I don't know. I won't go to work. I hadn't thought at all about work. It was so irrelevant. That's a good idea. Hey, I'm going to my apartment. I want to have a nice hot shower. Come with? Sure, yes. My apartment had a perfectly working shower, of course, but I didn't want to be by myself. I was screwed. I was scared. After I had a shower at her place, Anna told me I could stay there for a while. Until you feel better, she told me. What do you say? I said yes. And that's how it went. I don't feel shame for what I did. I know I should, but I don't. The problem is, I really don't feel like I did any of that. It's more like I was watching myself do those things, watching myself get tricked and cheat on Grace and live with that woman who caused me so much misery, caused misery to so many people. Fuck. Can't I speak today? Holy shit. Well, I can't speak any day, but it's worse today. I know I should be ashamed. It's disgusting. It's a disgusting thing I did, and I can't take it back. I let myself be made into an animal. That one whole month of something I'd like to forget and never remember. So I won't write about it or anything else. I've written enough. I'm done. This journal has helped me a lot, but I don't need it anymore. Is it then? It's goodbye. So goodbye. JF. I woke up, found the dark room. Oh shit. Well, that's it for today, people. Well, we'll have a good day, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Have a great day, and rum ham.